Hi everyone, I'm Sangwoo Kim. Today I would like to share how to estimate parameters in regression analysis by Bootstrap method. I will show you how to do it by R and Excel. Bootstrap uses random sampling with replacement. Bradley Efron is the pioneer of this method. According to Wikipedia, this is how we can get regression coefficients by resampling residuals based on Bootstrap. Okay, let's understand our program to get regression coefficients by Bootstrap. Once you read data in R, you need to run regression analysis by LM function, and then save regression coefficients as B0 and B1, and also save residuals. So there are 12 individual residuals because there are 12 observations. You also need to generate 200 by 2 matrix with empty value. I saved it as boot.veta. In order to do Bootstrap, we need to use iteration method to save regression coefficients from individual analysis. As you can see, I have used sample function with replacement option for residuals. Also, I have generated new y values by using OLS regression coefficients and randomly chosen residuals. Finally, boot.veta includes 200 iteration outputs related to regression coefficients. You can see the output by using apply function. This is all about Bootstrap method to estimate regression coefficients by R. Alright, let's do it by Excel. There are 12 observations related to Y variable and X variable, right? So this is same data I have explained in the previous video. So let's get V0 and B1. So for B1, we can use intercept and select Y values, comma, and select X values. For B1, we can use slope function, select Y values, comma, select X values. Then residuals can be calculated by Y minus Y hat. So Y minus Y hat can be calculated by B0, press F4, plus B1, press F4, multiply by X. Right. So I'm going to iterate 200 times. And there are 12 observations. So we need totally 2,400 rows. So yeah, I already made the ID number till 2,400. So replication means number of iteration. So the first one should be 1. Right? Because there are 12 observations. And then we need to increase iteration by 1. So choose G2 plus 1. So let's check. Right, 200 iterations. For Y and X value, we can use raw data here, copy and paste, and we need to use same data, so this way. Right, so this is second iteration. Let me give a color as green here, right? And this is third iteration. and this is fourth iteration. So as I explained to you, in Bootstrap we need to generate a random number. So there are 12 observations. So we need to generate a random number, integer random number from 1 to 12. So we can use a rand between function. Between bottom value is 1, comma, top value equals 12. So, for example, in the first iteration, as you can see, we generated second residual, like 12th residual, 8th residual. There are two, right? 8th residuals, right? There are two also 10th residual. So by using this random number, we can get this residual. So let's use VLOOKUP function. So before using VLOOKUP function, so let's fix this one as constant, in order not to change anymore. So please copy and paste, right? Then let's get residual related to this random number. VLOOKUP, lookup value here, comma, table array. So residuals located in fourth column, right? So press F4, comma, 4, comma, first. Right. So this residual from 10th residual here, right? So for in order to get new y value, we can use B0, press F4, plus B1, press F4, multiply by X plus residual here. Right. So what I want to do is to run regression by each iteration. So in the first iteration, I want to do regression by using this y new variable and x, right? For the second iteration, I want to use y variable from here and x variable, yeah, from here. So we want to get 200 regression coefficients output, right? So there are 200 model like this. So I will use a little bit advanced Excel technique. So let's define start row and end row. So the start row is 2. The end row for first iteration is 13. For second model, the first row starts from row 14, right here, and it ends row till 25, all right? Yeah. So as you can see, there are 12 observations, so we need to increase by 12, like this. All right. So for example, the last model, the first row for last model starts from 2390, right? 2000. Let's check. Yeah, from here. Yeah. The row number is 2390, right? Okay. So if we don't use advanced like technique, Excel technique, we can get regression coefficients like this way. For B0, we can use intercepts y value, comma, and x value here, right? Like this way. So for B1, y value, comma, and x value, right? For second model, we can get V0 by intercepts y value, comma, x value. For slope, y value, comma, x value. Yeah, we can get regression coefficients for model 1 and model 2 like this way till model 200. But it's too painful, isn't it? So this is the formula to get each model's regression coefficients, right? It's related to intercept. So let me explain how to what it means. So we can use indirect function. So we can use like quotation mark and capital L alphabet. This indicates actually column name, and P6 is actually this one, right? So the meaning of L and P6 is from L2, which is from this one, right? Again, in some function, intercept function, yeah. So we wanna generate this reference formula by using this formula. So I already made the formula here for YouTube video. Okay, let's add in equal signs here. Then, right, we can get the same number, right? And for B1, we can use same formula, but let's change intercept as slope, right? Yeah. So let's select two cells and double click. Right. So we can calculate regression coefficients manually, but if you are familiar with a little bit more advanced Excel technique, we can easily get regression coefficients for 200 models by using like indirect function, right? So let's calculate the mean for from 200 intercepts. So average over, okay, this one. And let's get 5% percentile. Yeah, for in order to calculate confidence interval, so we can use percentile. Comma 0.05, so which is 5%. Okay, yeah, copy and paste for B1, and for 95% percentile, so B1, C, comma 0.95. Cool. Yeah, so we can there are two percentile function, percentile exclude and percentile include. Normally we include we use percentile.inc. Yeah. So this is the output from 200 regression models. Yeah. So this is how we can do bootstrap method to get regression coefficients in Excel. I hope it was useful for you to understand how to use bootstrap method related to regression coefficients in Excel. Please click like and subscribe if it was useful for you. Thank you.